One of the main goals of the English 125 course was to read, summarize, analyze, and synthesize complex text purposefully in order to generate and support writing. While I've been incorporating outside sources throughout high school and especially at Elon, I never had to truly dissect such complex and dense course material as was covered in the course packet throughout the course of English 125. Um, for the language and literacy narrative, the first essay of the semester, we had to incorporate one outside source, and I chose Deborah Brand's Sponsors of Literacy narrative because it most well suited my argument. And that was a struggle in and of itself because it was a dense reading, I thought, and I really had to revisit it a couple times and decide where it was appropriate. So the premise of the essay was to choose to state why how language in your life has told you something about identity, or make basically to make a broader statement about language in your own life. And for that was really a struggle too, because I've been used to getting prompts that are very well organized, laid out, and tell you, essentially guide you from start to finish. But this was totally different. I was very much so on my own. I felt like I could go in multiple directions, and and so I had to think. I really did. I sat down at my desk for about an hour just brainstorming various ideas that how is language in my life going to make a broader impact. And I've eventually realized that I'm a musician and I play the drums, and music impacts people throughout the world. And just like learning to read is a process, so is learning to play an instrument, and you do so by learning sheet music, reading the notes on a page. And that's exactly how I started learning to play the drums, and now I can get on stage and play for people, and that impacts people. So that has some implications in and of itself. And so I wrote the paper, and I thought I was handing in an A+ work. I thought it was very well written, and I know at Elon that would have been surely an A. But when I got it back, I got a B+. And Ms. K's comments were that I didn't necessarily state the implications. The so what factor was missing. And so that really made me realize, well, okay, I have a solid writing, and my linguistics are fine, but I need to make the implications broader. And I thought, how can I do that? And I realized I didn't really utilize the peer review and conferencing that I knew were available as much as I could have. And that would have probably helped my argument. And so going forward, I realized that a there's multiple resources made available to me in the classroom. And if I utilize them, I can definitely improve my writing, and I can get other people's feedback, so I can improve that so up factor, make it more important, and and show through my evidence of my paper why people should care about the language of my life and its implications. And that's exactly what I did in the other paper and the paper after that.